Hello, basketball fans. I'm Bill Hampton, along with my partner tonight, Tyler Wagner, and we're over at the Campbell Gym in Campbell to bring you a Tri-County Conference matchup between the Holcomb Hornets, who come into this game with a record of 6-6, against the Campbell Camels with a record of 12-4. Glad that you joined us tonight, and a good conference matchup, Tyler.
It sure is. This might be the matchup of the year in the Tri-County Conference. I'm not sure of both of their records currently in the Tri-County Conference. Campbell, which is a perennial power in the Tri-County, and Hawkins been playing very well against Tri-County opponents. They got a big win over Risco last week, and they're looking very good. They're getting better every game, and it's going to be between these two teams and possibly North Penn down the way to determine probably the top 1 or 2 and 3 seeds in this Tri-County Conference tournament coming up. So this is a pivotal game in Tri-County because this game right here might determine that top seed in that Tri-County Conference tournament.
Well, we just finished the JV matchup, and a good matchup it was. The game started very slow, and I thought it would be a very low-scoring game. But Campbell comes out on top of Holcomb, 57-52. And again, the Camels start off with a JV Tri-County Conference victory tonight. This game tonight brought to you in part by Three Rivers Community College, League and Lacey Motors, also New Wave Communications, Baker Implement, and SEMOSportsweb.com. Sure Insurance, your Farmers Insurance Group agent in Malden. Also Progressive Farm Credit in Portageville and Caruthersville. Again, we want to thank you folks for joining us tonight. This is our 40th game to do this year, and we still have a few more to go. About 3 weeks of basketball is all we have left, so we're really looking forward to getting down to the districts. Right now, we do not plan to do any district games. If that changes, we will let you know. As you know, Tyler and I would like to do a game every night. We'll be doing 3 nights this week, a total of 6 games. Next week, we do 4 games and 4 nights, and then we'll finish up in February with the last week there, or the next last week in February with 3 games. So we're excited about it. We've had a great season, and, man, we've seen some good basketball this year, Tyler.
Yeah, we sure have. And, I didn't know what to expect coming into Tri-County this year. I pretty much expected Risco and Gideon to be at the top of the conference and also Campbell. But we've seen Holcomb come on strong this year. And, they're a young team. They're going to be starting a freshman, Jamie Massey, tonight. He's played very well. So they're a pretty young team. And Holcomb's come out to be one of the stronger teams in the conference. They just played very well all year. And Campbell, another strong year, consistent year from the Camels. They had a pretty good season last year. I believe 20 wins, and they're on pace to do that this year, it looks like. So we got another very consistent team out of Fowler's Camels this year.
Well, Steve Fowler, still a young coach in my mind. He's a tremendous basketball player in high school, one of the best pure three-point shooters I've seen at Malden ever. And we've not had that good three-point shooter since he left. And he's just a great guy and a great coach. Joey Kerperian is his assistant. Over on the other side, the Holcomb Hornets got a young Seth McBroom as coach, doing a great job. Brought this team. They only had 1 or 2 or 3 wins last year, and he has brought this team where they're playing 500 basketball, playing with a lot of confidence. And his assistant, Derek Cunningham, they're doing a great job at Holcomb. They're building a good team, and I want to tell you, this freshman, we don't want to put the pressure on him. We've seen him play 2 games, and he plays very, very good. Well, we're getting ready for the national anthem. I assume that we're going to have the national anthem. They didn't play it in the JV game, and we'll get you the starting lineups. The referees tonight, Danny Manning, Tracy Stone, and Gary Moore. Those guys got a lot of experience. Campbell record 12-4. You'd think they'd have this gym packed to overflowing crowd, wouldn't you?
You would think. But then again, it is Tuesday night. It's not a typical Friday night.
Get ready for the national anthem. Then we'll do the starting lineups.
Oh, say, can you see
Don't know who the young lady was, but she bellered that one out. The Star Spangled Banner, great job. And I tell you, a young lady, anytime anybody gets up to sing like that, Tyler, my hat's off to them.
Sure, that's tough. And, just a little tidbit here. The musical experts say that the Star Spangled Banner is one of the hardest songs to sing because it just doesn't flow very well as many other songs do. So that's tough to get up there and sing that song.
Well, we're just about ready for the starting lineups. We want to tell you, folks, get you a cold soft drink or a glass of iced tea, a cup of hot coffee or cocoa. Get you a little popcorn, a little sandwich, sit back, put that seatbelt on. We could have a barn burner right here tonight at Campbell. I'm telling you, Tyler, it's getting right down to the end of the season, and these teams are stepping up.
They sure have. This is the first time we've got to see Campbell this year, so really looking forward to it.
Starting for the Holcomb Hornets, a 6-foot senior, number 3, Zach Williams. Number 11, a 5'11 senior, Stephen Kirkpatrick. Number 14, a 6'1 junior, Tyler Crawford. Those three guys like to shoot it from the outside, and they can fill it up. Number 32, the freshman we've been talking about, 6'6", Jamie Massey, and rounding out the starting 5, 6'3 senior, number 34, Alex Johnson. Williams, Kirkpatrick, Crawford, Massey, and Johnson for the Hornets. For the Campbell Camels, they come in with a record of 12-4. One of the best guards that I've seen play, number 1, a 5'10 junior, Joe Campbell. He can go left, right, shoots the ball very well. A 6'4 senior, number 23, Justin Fowler. Now, I guarantee you, when he gets hot, he can shoot with anybody in the country, and he can jump out of the gym. Number 32, a 5'11 senior, Zach Johnson. Well, they're going to go with Derek Grubbs, the 6-foot senior, number 33. Now, number 32, a 5'11 senior, Zach Jackson. And rounding out the starting 5 for Campbell, a 6'2 senior, number 45, Tyler Dean. That's Campbell, Fowler, Jackson, Grubbs, and Dean. They'll be jumping it up here in just a minute. Again, the Holcomb Hornets coach, Seth McBroom, assisted by Derek Cunningham. The Campbell Camels, Steve Fowler, the head coach, assisted by Joey Kerprian. Fowler and Massey will jump it. Campbell's in white. Holcomb's in purple. We're ready for basketball. Tracy Stone will toss the ball up to get this game started. Stone, a member of the 1985 state championship team for the Malden Green Wave. Campbell controls the trip. Grubbs goes in, drives in, puts it up, will not go, but he's fouled. With 5 seconds gone in the game, we have a foul. Foul will go against number 34, Johnson, his first, team's first. Grubbs goes to the line to shoot 2. First time we've seen this all year, foul in 5 seconds, but it was a good call. He's driving in. They just opened up the lane for him. Grubbs knocks the first one down. He's 6-foot senior and strong. You can tell he lifted weights last year. I can tell a difference in his body last year, Tyler. Misses the second one. Massey with a rebound. Ball kicked out of bounds by Jackson of the Camels. It will stay with the Holcomb Hornets. 7:48 left in the first quarter. Crawford will inbound. Oh, quick pass down to Massey. Good job. Massey starts the scoring for the Hornets. Fowler inside the lane, gets it to Campbell. Campbell's going to drive in, try to get it out to Fowler. Ball taken away that time by Crawford. He's going to put up one just inside the three-point line. Will not go. Massey with a rebound, puts it back up. Can't get it to go. Tipped around. Massey gets it on the floor. He's going to be tied up by Grubbs. Ball down low. Grubbs tied him up. Ball will stay with the Hornets on a alternate possession. Kirkpatrick will inbound for the Hornets. Campbell in a zone against this inbounds pass. Kirkpatrick has it. Good ball movement that time. A three-pointer put up by Kirkpatrick. He knocks it down.
He's been shooting the ball very well this year,
has.
especially the games we've been at. He's been the deciding factor in a lot of these games they've played.
Fowler loses a handle on the ball. He's working a baseline and just couldn't get a hold of it. Campbell in a 2-2-1 zone press.
Campbell's very aggressive on defense.
Oh, yeah.
They've got a history of playing full court the whole game.
That's what they want to do, is run you up the sideline and then trap you. They've got the trap against Massey. He's tall enough to throw it over. Gets it to Williams. Williams still with the ball. Gets it down underneath. Nice little pass that time to Crawford. He couldn't get it down. Ball out of bounds off of Holcomb. Will go over to the Camels with 6:34 left in the first quarter. It's 5-1. Jackson will inbound. Gets it to Fowler. Fowler inside the lane. Oh, he tried to hit Grubbs with it off his hands. Dean picks it up, puts up a shot. It's blocked. Grubbs inside, puts up a shot. It's blocked. Kirkpatrick with the ball across the timeline. He gets it to Williams. Williams to Crawford. Back to Kirkpatrick to Williams. Williams going to drive in. Gets it off to Massey. I tell you, they really look for Massey. I can't believe how much they depend on him on the inside. And they post him up low. Dean's on him. Drive that time to Williams. It's short. Massey with a rebound. Puts it back. Will not go. Tipped around. Joe Campbell comes away with it. 5-1 with 5:50 to go in this first quarter. Campbell drives in the lane. Puts up a little runner. Will not go. Rebounded by Jackson. He puts up a scoop. Scores it. Zach Jackson, his first two of the night. 5-3 with 5:35 left in this first quarter. Johnson in the front court. Being double teamed, gets the ball out to Williams. Williams to Kirkpatrick, back to Williams. Williams loses a handle on it. We're going to have a double dribble turnover on the Hornets. Joe Campbell goes out. Coming in for him is number 31, Eric Holloway. Holloway, a 5'9" senior. Dean gets it to Grubbs. Grubbs, nice little pass over to Holloway. He's still with the ball. Gets it to Fowler. Fowler's going to put up a three. Will not go. Johnson over the back of Grubbs. No call. Off the fingertips. It goes to Dean. Dean puts it up. Dean scores. We got a tied game, 5-5, with 4:45 left first quarter. Holcomb breaks the press. Johnson has it. Gets it out to Kirkpatrick, to Williams. Campbell in a man-to-man once the ball is cross center line. Three put up by Williams. It's short. Massey tries to run it down, but out of bounds. We'll go over to the Campbells with 4:22 left. They've put Fowler now on Massey, the big guy for Holcomb.
Yeah, Fowler's one of their more physical players.
Yes.
Campbell doesn't have a whole lot of size underneath, so he should match up pretty well.
Johnson with a steal for the Hornets. He gets the ball to Kirkpatrick into the front court. Gets it to Crawford, back to Kirkpatrick. Good ball movement, a good cut by Williams through the lane. They hit him in the open, but he misses a shot. Fowler with a rebound on the air ball. Gets it down to Dean, a good move. It's blocked by Massey, but he's going to be called for the foul. Jamie Massey with his first foul, team second with 3:45 left in his first quarter. Tyler Dean goes to the line. Dean has 2 points in this game. He's a 6'2" senior. First one will not go. Coming in for the Hornets is Osborne, also McCormick, and Patterson. In for the Camels, Joe Campbell is back in. And number 13, Cody Huber, a 5'9" junior. Second shot will not go. Still have a tied game with 3:40 left in the quarter. Kirkpatrick with the ball. He gives it to Osborne. Osborne to Patterson at the top of the key. Will not go. Ball tipped around. Campbell comes away with it. He gets it on a fly. Nice shot put up that time by Dean. He was undercut. He'll go the line to shoot 2. Foul will go against Trent Patterson, his first, team's third. Dean to the dot line. He's 0 for 2 from the line. 3:22 left in his first quarter. How's the turnovers, Tyler?
It's 3-1. Campbell's only turned over 3 times, and Holcomb once. Campbell's really wanting to speed the game up. They like getting transition, especially with Joe Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
And he's great in the open floor.
We've got a lane violation against the Hornets, so Dean's going to get another try. Dean misses. Rebounded by McCormick. 3:15 left in this first quarter. Oh, good backdoor cut that time by Patterson, and a nice assist there by McCormick. Holcomb on top, 7-5 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Campbell with it. Good ball movement against that 1-2-2 zone. Holloway has it, gets it to Campbell. Campbell's going to try to drive, but kicks the ball to Huber. Huber gets it to Grubbs. Huber from 12, in and out. Rebounded that time by McCormick. Quickly down the floor of the Hornets. Patterson has it on the wing. Holcomb going to stay with the weave. Campbell with a takeaway. Campbell still with the ball. Goes inside. We're going to have a walk. Good call that time. Coming in for the Campbells. Fowler's coming back in along with Shannon Collins. Going out for the Hornets is Massey. Coming in for him is Johnson. Williams into the front court. He gets it to Osborne. He hits a wide open Johnson underneath. Fowler got back but could not stop him. Nice assist there.
Yeah, Holcomb's moving the ball well against that press so far. They're finding the open man.
2 minutes left in this first quarter. Inlet pass that time to Collins off his fingertips. Williams at the top of the key. Tried to go inside. Ball taken away by Fowler. Fowler has it, drives in, puts up a shot, will not go. Williams with the rebound, has it knocked out of his hands. Patterson has it go off his hands, but he was out of bounds with 1:38 left in this first quarter. Campbell will inbound. Still with the ball, gets it to Huber. Huber to Holloway. Skips it to Campbell. Campbell's going to put up a three. Will not go. Rebounded by Holloway. He puts it back, scores it. He'll go the line. Try to complete the three-point play. Eric Holloway, the 5'9 senior, his first bucket. He could bring the Camels to within one. 1 minute, 25 seconds left in this first quarter. Grubbs back in for the Camels. Going out is Shannon Collins. Holloway's free throw will not go. Gets his own rebound. Drives the lane and has it go off his fingertips out of bounds. Checking back in for the Holcomb Hornets is Crawford, and also for the Camel is Dean. Going out is Holloway and also McCormick. 1:20 left in this first quarter. Patterson with the ball. He gets the ball to Osborne. It goes out of bounds off of the Camels. The ball will stay with the Holcomb Hornets. Osborne will inbound with 1:13 left. 2-point lead for the Hornets. Williams thought about it, pulls it back. Gets it to Crawford, back to Williams. Williams going to drive in, puts up a jump shot. It's blocked by Grubbs. Campbell has it with 1 minute left in the quarter. Campbell goes in, he's tripped, and a foul will go against the Holcomb Hornets. Foul will be on Osborne, number 25, his first, team's fourth. Checking back in for Holcomb is Stephen Kirkpatrick. He wears number 11. Going out is Jordan Osborne. Joe Campbell will inbound to Fowler inside. He puts it up, scores it. Nice little play there. Fowler's first two. We've got a tied game. It's our getting ready to have our third lead change here in the quarter, Tyler.
Yeah, we'll probably see a lot of that the whole game. I don't think either team's going to run away with this early on.
Nice takeaway that time by Jackson. Good defense by the Camels. Fowler stood the ball, puts up a runner, scores it. Fowler with 2 buckets in a row. It's 11-9. Johnson into the front court with the ball. Dean's on him. Williams drives in, inside the lane, puts up a shot, scores it. Zach Williams, his first 2. 20 seconds left this first quarter. Action is picked up. Joe Campbell's going to hold it out for 1. Holcomb's going to stay in a 2-3 zone with 8 seconds left. Fowler has it to Campbell. Campbell's going to make something happen right here. He puts up one just inside three-point line. Wouldn't go. Ball tipped up, but Grubbs couldn't get it to go in the first quarter. We're tied 11-11. Let's hear a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on cars.com or autotrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sandage.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
Right now, Case IH is offering 0% for 60 months plus 0 down on any Farmall tractor. Or 0 payments for 6 months.
Or
a free loader worth up to $6,000.
Or
buy the loader and finance the whole package at 0%.
And how do I know if Farmall is right for me?
We have models ranging from 31 to 105 horsepower. They're great for tons of applications.
Like?
Livestock farms.
Keep going.
Poultry, horses, golf courses,
no.
Stadiums, highway mowing,
no.
landscaping.
Yes.
See your Case IH dealer, Baker Implement Company, with 9 convenient locations.
Well, welcome back. Big stat of the first quarter. Campbell's 0 for 5 from the free throw line. They have no fouls. On the other hand, Holcomb has 5 fouls in this first quarter. Campbell will start the second quarter with the ball. We had 3 lead changes in that first quarter alone. Game stays like this, folks, you're going to see a dandy. Jackson has it to Grubbs. Grubbs still with the ball, drives in, puts it up, ball blocked by Johnson. Holcomb comes away with it. Kirkpatrick into the front court, gives off to Williams. Williams over on the corner to Crawford for 3, scores it.
Well, it's a nice shot by Crawford. Boy, I tell you, Holcomb's got some pretty good shooters from the outside. They shoot it consistently, and they're not gunners. They won't just shoot it all night if they've got it. They're very consistent, and they're very selective about their three-point shooting.
Shot put up that time by Huber. Could not get it to go. Rebounded by Holcomb. Ball down to Massey off his fingertips. Checking back in for the Camels is Joe Campbell. Going out is Justin Fowler. You know, you're talking about their three-point shooting. We noticed that in that second half against Malden when we did that game down there. Holcomb got down by as many as 14 in that third quarter. Came back and they won that game, and it was three-point shooting that did that. Yep. Inside to Huber, he scores it. Grubbs with an assist that time, 14-13. Holcomb on top. They've trailed one time, 1-0. Campbell had the lead off Grubbs' free throw there in the first quarter with 5 seconds gone in the game. Since then, Holcomb's either had the lead or it's been tied. Kirkpatrick with the 3 at time would not go. Rebounded by the Camels. Joe Campbell in the front court. He's going to drive the lane. Puts it up. It's going to get called on the floor, I believe. He's fouled. Foul will go against Stephen Kirkpatrick, his first, team 6th. Joe Campbell will inbound. Now the Camels now will be in the bonus on the next foul. Inside, a nice pass that time to Dean. He couldn't get it to go, but Joe Campbell with the rebound on the weak side. Campbell will run the offense. He gives it to Dean. We've got a walking call against Dean. With 6:19 left in this second quarter, 14-13 Holcomb. Low-scoring game. Campbell's going to go to a half-court trap, 2-2-1. Williams has it, gets it to Kirkpatrick, to Crawford. Crawford puts up a runner, scores it. Tyler
nice
Crawford.
Runner there by Crawford.
It was. He's got 5 and a quarter. He's got all 5 of points for Holcomb. 16-13. Joe Campbell inside. We're going to have a foul. On the floor, Campbell will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Foul will be on Stephen Kirkpatrick, his second, the team's 7th. Checking back in for the Camels is Justin Fowler. Going out is Cody Huber.
I tell you, Joe Campbell, he's probably one of the most deceptive dribblers that we've seen this year. I tell you, he's so deceptive with his body movement and also dribbling. Well, I tell you, he's tough when you're singled up with him there at the top of the key. Boy, he's tough to keep in front of you.
Well, the thing about it, he's a right-handed shooter, but he handles the ball as well left-handed as he does right-handed, and that's what makes him so effective. 16-15, Holcomb on top by 1 with 5:45 left in this second quarter. Holcomb working against a half-court zone trap. Try that time, put up by Tyler Crawford. Boy, he's warmed it up. He's got 7 in the quarter, 18-15.
Holcomb's using the pressure by Campbell to get good passing lanes and get good angles towards the basket. They're doing very well against the pressure of Campbell early on.
Campbell picks up a screen, gets the ball down to Fowler. Fowler's going to drive the baseline. He scores. Justin Fowler, when he gets that head of steam up, he's a strong guy and he can jump very well. And, folks, he can shoot it from that three-point line. Let me assure you, he can light it up. When he gets hot, he can shoot with anybody. Ball thrown out of bounds by the Hornets. Checking in for Holcomb is number 35, Dylan McCormick. Going out is Alex Johnson. 5:08 left in this first half. 18-17, Holcomb on top. I don't know if Joe Campbell's not feeling well or not tonight, but he just doesn't look like he has any pizzazz right now. Shot put up in the corner that time by Fowler, rebounded by Massey, and we're going to have a foul on Eric Calloway of the Camels. Camels' first foul. Holcomb will inbound on their defensive end with 4:55 left in this first half of play. Williams with the ball, works against that press. Holcomb breaks it. Oh, good block that time by Fowler. It goes to Joe Campbell. He goes to Fowler. He loses a handle on it. Crawford takes it away, and we got a timeout. Timeout with 4:39 left in this second quarter. 18-17, Holcomb ahead. We'll be right back.
Okay, you're hooked up and ready to go?
New Wave knows you're excited about sports, so now's a great time to get connected with the Triple Play package. Crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and telephone for only $99.99 a month for 12 months. With New Wave Communications, you've got game.
Want to tell you this game is brought to you in part by Progressive Farm Credit of Portageville and Caruthersville. Mark Weidenbanner and all the fine folks at Progressive Farm Credit, stop in and see them today. They're located again in Portageville and also Haytie. Holcomb with the ball, 4:35 left in this second quarter. Kirkpatrick across the timeline, being double teamed. He gets it to Crawford, who gets it over to Williams. Williams being double teamed. I tell you, Campbell's really stepped up the pressure. I like where they've got Fowler out front. Nice inside pass to Massey. They break that little press. Massey now with 4 in the game, 20-17. But I like it with Fowler out front because he is so tall and got those arms extended, Tyler, that he makes it tough to throw over when they get you trapped.
Sure.
Dean inside, gets it to Grubbs along the baseline. He puts it up. It's blocked by Massey. Fowler has it, puts it up, and scores. Justin Fowler now with 4 1/4, 8 in the game, 20-19 with 3:50 left in this first half. Williams has the ball, gets it to Massey. Massey holds that ball way up. He throws it all the way over to Kirkpatrick. Gets it to Williams. Crawford for three. Will not go. Tipped around. Massey comes away with it. Puts it right back up. Will not go. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back. Scores it. I want to tell you about the big guy. He never brought it down. He kept the ball up high.
And you saw the same thing when he was trapped over on the sideline. He kept it up to where the defenders couldn't take it away from him.
Fowler puts up a three. Will not go. Tipped out to Williams. He has it. He's on the run. Williams stops and pops. Will not go. Fowler with the rebound with 3:05 left in this second quarter. Game is picked up. Fowler inside. We're going to have a charging foul against Justin Fowler. His first, team second. 3:05 left in this second quarter. Yeah, Seth McBroom, Coach McBroom has really worked with this Massey. The young man just doesn't bring the ball down. He keeps it up, and when he goes up to block a shot, it's straight up. And I tell you, the young man is going to be a dandy, folks. We got another charging foul that will go against Tyler Kirkpatrick. His first, team's eighth. 2:58 left in this second quarter. Joe Campbell will inbound. Grubbs out for the Camels. In for him is Shannon Collins. Collins wears number 52. Clock running. Campbell will set the offense. That's Joe Campbell. He gets it to Fowler along the baseline. Back out to Campbell. Gets it out to Fowler for three. Write it down. Justin Fowler now. He has 7 1/4, 11 1/2. We've got a tied game with 2.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Williams has it. Gets it to Massey. Massey skips it all the way over to Kirkpatrick. He gets it out to Williams. Williams thought about a downtown three. Goes off the front of the rim. Fowler with the rebound. 2:15 left in the second quarter. Fowler with the ball. Gets it to Joe Campbell. Joe Campbell goes inside. Puts it up against the big guy. Will not go. Rebounded, put back up that time, but Collins would not go. And Massey rebounds for the Hornets. 2 minutes left in the half. We've got a tied game. Williams quickly to Massey. Massey works against Fowler. It's blocked. It's out of bounds off of Fowler. Ball will stay with the Hornets with 1:54 left in the quarter. Johnson in for the Hornets. Going out is Tyler Crawford. Inbounding for the Hornets will be Kirkpatrick. Campbell goes to a zone on this inbounds pass. McCormick has the ball blocked by Campbell. Joe Campbell with a block. Ball will stay with the Hornets. McCormick was going to do a set shot on that three-pointer. Ball out front, and Joe Campbell with the quick hands, and their takeaway, but Williams runs it down for the Hornets. He gets it to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick in the front court. 1:40 left in this second quarter. Kirkpatrick has it inbounds to Johnson, and Joe Campbell is going to be called for a foul. His first, team's third, with 1:34 left in his first half. Low-scoring game, Tyler, 22 all.
Yeah, it's picked up since the first quarter. We really had a low-scoring first quarter, but it's picked up since.
Cody Huber is checked in for the Camels. Joe Campbell goes out for a blow. Williams has it. He'll take it out front. Gets it to McCormick. Over to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick drives in, puts it up. See if the bucket counts. Well, they're going to wave it off. Patterson checks in for McCormick for the Hornets. They called it on the floor, so Holcomb will inbound. Kirkpatrick will inbound. He gets it to Patterson. Patterson to Williams. To Kirkpatrick from the corner for three. Will not go. Fowler with the rebound. He's on the fly. He drives in. He's going to be called on the floor. Foul is going to be called on Zach Williams, his first. The line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Justin Fowler. He has not been to the line tonight. He has 11 in this first half. 1:03 left in his first half. Fowler's free throw goes in, but we've got a lane violation against the Camels. Checking in for the Camels is Grubbs and Dean. Going out is Fowler and Collins.
That was a tough series there for Campbell. They had a breakaway layup and had a chance to get a couple free throws out of it, and a lane violation turns it over to Holcomb.
Williams into the front court for the Hornets. Has the ball go off his hands, out of bounds, turnover. Good defense that time by Grubbs of the Camels. Camels got a good pressure defense. They made the Holcomb do some wild things, and the Holcombs handled it at times. Jackson's going to sit out front with 40 seconds to go. He's going to try to bring that zone defense out. Holloway has it with 32 seconds left in his first half. We've got a tie game. Huber with the ball. He gives it back to Holloway. Holloway still with the ball, works against Patterson. Holcomb now steps up the defense, and we've got a 30-second timeout with 19.3 seconds left in the first half. We're going to keep it right here. Go ahead, Tyler.
Yeah, you saw Campbell wanted to run that clock out, try to get the last shot. Campbell started to step up the defense and tried to at least get him out of momentum, get him out of the rhythm to where, they'd had to put either waste some clock and have the opportunity to force a turnover or force them into a bad shot. That was smart there by Campbell to get a timeout call to get themselves into a play coming here at the end of the first half.
Well, we've seen a tight game. We've had 5 lead changes. Whoever takes the lead here at half or after the half will make our 6th lead change already for this game. So we've been entertained to a close game. Good Tri-County Conference matchup. Ball in backcourt to Jackson. He'll set the offense. We're down to 15 seconds. He'll work against Kirkpatrick. Holcomb in a man-to-man. Jackson still with the ball. A spin, drives in. Try to hit Grubbs with it off his fingertips. Holcomb with a chance with 7.8 seconds to take the lead. Campbell will go with a 2-2-1 full court zone press. Ball to Williams. He quickly gets it to Massey, who kicks it over to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick just inside the three-point line, puts up a shot, will not go, as a horn goes off the end of the first quarter, just like at the end of the the half, just like the end of the first quarter. We're tied. We're 11-11 first quarter, 22 a half. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with some stats and also with the superintendent of schools for Campbell, Mr. Jay Thornton. We'll be right back.
I chose Three Rivers Community College because it's a great place to start. I'm taking the same freshman and sophomore classes as at a university, but at TRCC they cost a lot less and financial aid goes further. I love the individual attention. My teachers are great and classes are convenient. Learn more at www.trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC. Start here, start now at Three Rivers Community College.
Learn more online at trcc.edu.
Well, welcome back, and it's halftime here at Campbell, and we're visiting with the superintendent of schools in his first year at Campbell as the superintendent, Mr. Jay Thornton, and you were principal for how many years here, Jay?
4 years.
4 years. You're a Campbell graduate?
Yes, sir. Graduated in 1985.
Wow, that just the other day.
Oh, yeah.
How's the first year as superintendent going?
It's been great. I've learned a lot, and I've been fortunate enough to work with a lot of good administrators. Mr. Noble was here, and then Mr. Wilburn, and then Mr. Emerson also. So I feel very fortunate to have been able to work with some very good administrators.
How many teachers do you have on staff?
Roughly around 67.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you offer all kinds of things, and beautiful new facility Campbell has now, very modern school. I know that you're proud of that.
Yes, we are. We're very proud of it, and a lot of that goes out to the community for supporting the school, and a lot of people put a lot of hard effort into passing the bond issue so that we could build the new facilities.
Well, Campbell is such a great community to live in. Of course, I married a young lady from Campbell, but it is a great community and a lot of community support, not only for the school but all throughout the community, and just a great place to live and a great education here. I know that your school, your teachers, they do an excellent job. Your students learn well. They score very well on their test, and again, congratulations to you being superintendent. And if YHC can help you at all, please give us a call.
Thank you. And on an ending note, I'd just like to thank YHC TV for all of the support they give to this school and all of the area schools.
We appreciate that, Jay. That's Jay Thornton, the superintendent of schools here at Campbell. We're going to take a short break, and Tyler and I will be back with some halftime stats in just a moment. Well, welcome back. It's halftime, and everything is very quiet in this gym. It looks like it sounded like everybody wanted to hear Jay Thornton's interview with us, but we're glad that the superintendent of schools stopped by, and we want to thank him and also the principal, Jeremy Siebert. Also, we want to thank Steve Fowler, the head coach here, for getting us set up tonight, for allowing us to come in to do this game. You folks have seen a dandy so far. I mean, we've got a barn burner brewing, or 5 lead changes in the first half. We're still tied. And, Tyler, what kind of stats do you have for us?
Well, it's pretty compelling, especially in the turnover area. Both teams started to turn it over in that first half. Campbell has 9 turnovers and giving up 9 points off those turnovers, and Holcomb has 8 turnovers, giving up 6 points off those turnovers. So both teams started to turn the ball over when it come to the latter part of that first half. And some of it's, unforced mistakes. They were just in a bad position, either had an extra step in a walk or just a bad pass. So they'll definitely look to clean that up in the second half. And three-point shooting, Holcomb's put up 8, converted 2, so they're 25% in the first half. Campbell, 1 of 5 from downtown in the first half. Did not get a lot of good looks. Justin Fowler was 1 of 3. So he's basically, him and Joe Campbell were the only ones to put up the 3-point shot. So they're definitely going to be able to, or look to get Justin Fowler those shots in the second half.
Yep. Well, we're going to get some stats here for you for the Camels. Joe Campbell only had 2 points in that first half. That young man is capable of hitting 30. And like I say, I don't know if he's not feeling well or what, but he just doesn't look like he has a lot of zip out there tonight. Cody Huber with 2, with 11 points in that first half. Justin Fowler, 2 by Eric Holloway, 2 by Zach Jackson, 1 by Derek Grubbs, and 2 by Tyler Dean. Free throw wise, this is going to be a big surprise, and this is why the game is tied right now. 2 for 8 from the free throw line are the Camels. For the Holcomb Hornets, they're led in scoring by Tyler Crawford with 7, 6 by Jamie Massey, 3 by Stephen Kirkpatrick, 2 each by Zach Williams, Trent Patterson, that is, and Alex Johnson. Free throw wise, Holcomb has not been to the free throw line yet, Tyler. So
yeah, you were mentioning the foul shots by Campbell, and if you could see the score, if you counted the fouls, there was actually quite a bit of discrepancy in between the two teams in fouls. Campbell had a nice opportunity to get to the line and convert some free throws because they were in the bonus for the large part of that second quarter and weren't able to really get to the line that many times. And then when they did, they didn't convert very well. So they really lost out on a good opportunity there to get a lead in this contest by getting to the line, but it just didn't happen in the first half. So we got a clean slate of fouls in the second half, and we'll see what happens.
We're going to take a short break here from one of our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Right now, Case IH is offering 0% for 60 months plus 0 down on any Farmall tractor. Or 0 payments for 6 months.
Or
a free loader worth up to $6,000.
Or
buy the loader and finance the whole package at 0%.
And how do I know if Farmall is right for me?
We have models ranging from 31 to 105 horsepower. They're great for tons of applications.
Like?
Livestock farms.
Keep going.
Poultry, horses, golf courses,
no.
Stadiums, highway mowing,
no.
landscaping.
Yes.
See your Case IH dealer, Baker Implement Company, with 9 convenient locations.
Well, we're just about ready to start this second half. I want to tell you tonight's game brought to you in part by Three Rivers Community College, Lincoln Lacey Motors in Malden. They have both north and south. For all your new and pre-owned vehicles, stop in Lincoln Lacey. New Wave Communications, we can't say enough about those folks. They make sure that we've got everything set up and ready to go. And next year we hope, Tyler, to be able to broadcast live from every gym in our viewing area that we go into. And that looks like it's going to happen.
Sure. You know, we're counting on it. It's not totally official. They've got some tweaking to do yet with New Wave and on our part as well. So we're hopeful that that'll happen next year. And don't forget about SEMO Sports Web.
Oh, SEMOsportsweb.com for all your local scores in Missouri. Check them out. And also your state standings. A great web page there. Baker Implement with 9 locations. Sure Insurance, your Farmers Insurance Group agent in Malden. Also, Progressive Farm Credit in Portageville and Crothersville. Those folks bring tonight's game. If you enjoy this, if you see any of those sponsors, tell them how much you enjoy high school basketball on YHC. You folks that are here tonight, you'll be watching it again on a replay. You folks not here, you're seeing it for the first time. And, again, we get so many compliments. And I've been asked why we're not able to do live in all gyms. We just don't have the hookups yet. And with the Bloomfield and Dexter being close to the head end, it was much easier to start there. And then as things pan out for next year, New Wave has said that they'll do their best to get us where we can go into these gyms, do live games. And then what we do is we tape those games and replay them so the players and the fans that are there that night can see them also. So, again, we're glad that you folks love your sports here on YHC TV. Tyler has a sports roundtable on Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock live. Then he replays that on Saturday evening or afternoon, and then on Sunday and Mondays. So catch all your sports updates from the week on Tyler Wagner's Sports Roundtable. We're back to action here in the third quarter. Williams has it. Gets it down in the corner to Crawford. Inside to Johnson, a ball taken away by Campbell. Campbell quickly down the floor. Game still tied. Campbell goes in, shoots it, doesn't hit a thing, gets his own rebound. Ball tipped around. Jackson inside, can't get it to go. Massey with the rebound, and we're going to have a jump ball. He and Grubbs tie it up, and Campbell will keep the ball under their own basket. Joe Campbell will inbound.
Campbell's having a hard time getting those close baskets, and it's Massey right there in the middle, just being tall and not coming down on the shooters and making it very hard for the Camels to score underneath. He's doing a great job underneath.
Dean with a scoop shot, couldn't get it to go, and the ball knocked out of bounds by the Camels will stay or go over to the Holcomb Hornets with 7:16 left in this third quarter. I know Campbell wants to speed this game up. They want a much faster paced game. They love to score in the 70s and 80s. Williams with the ball. Holcomb's content just to work it very slowly. Massey, a nice pass down to Johnson, scores it. Alex Johnson with his second bucket of the night, 24-22. 6th lead change of the night. Joe Campbell inside, off the glass, will not go. Rebounded by Crawford. He gets it to Williams. 6:40 left in this third quarter. Johnson along the baseline, works against Grubbs. He gets it to Williams. Williams going to drive, gets it back to Johnson, puts it up, will not go. It's off the glass. We're going to have a foul on Alex Johnson. Johnson now with 2 fouls, the first team foul of the second half on the Hornets. Holcomb now with the press. Joe Campbell will inbound it. I'm amazed how he uses that left hand. He would rather dribble left-handed than go right-handed, Tyler. And he is right-handed. Inside to Grubbs. Nice pass down to Fowler inside. Gets the ball out to Dean. We got a 3-second violation against the Camels with 6:12 left in this third quarter. Too much passing inside. Grubbs got it to Fowler, and Fowler, we expect him to go up with it, and he kicked it back out to Dean.
Yeah, it's Massey that's dictating all of it. He's staying straight up. He's not getting out of position. He's making it so hard for Campbell to get a good view at the basket.
I like to watch the young freshman work. He works inside. He gets those hands up. We got a 3-second violation against the Hornets. 5:56 left in this third quarter. Joe Campbell will inbound. He gets it to Jackson, back to Campbell. Holcomb now will back it up. They just put pressure on the inbounds. Holcomb in a man-to-man. Jackson has it on the wing. Gets it down to Grubbs along the baseline. Big guy puts it up, will not go. Massey with the rebound. He gets it to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick quickly down to Johnson. Johnson back out to Williams with 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Crawford to Williams. To Kirkpatrick. Campbell in a 2-3 zone. Ball taken away by Joe Campbell. Quickly down the floor. He puts it off the glass. Will not go, but it's going to be foul. Foul will go against Zach Williams. His second, team second of the second half with 5:13 to go in this third quarter. Holcomb on top, 24-22. Joe Campbell only has 2 points tonight. Both those 2 points from the free throw line. His first one, he scores it. Checking in for Holcomb is Patterson. Going out is Crawford. Very quiet crowd, Tyler. Second shot gets the bounce. Campbell now 4 for 10. Now that's the team Campbell. The Campbell Camels are 4 for 10 from the free throw line. Massey with the ball. Tried to get to Johnson. Was Williams. Ball taken away by Fowler. Fowler still with the ball. Goes inside. Puts it up. Will not go. Campbell with a rebound. Puts it back. Scores it. Campbell with his first 2-point lead of the night. It's the second time they've led in this game. They were up 1-0. Now they're up 26-24. Johnson in the corner to Patterson for 3. Puts it up. A little short. Rebounded on the weak side by Jackson. He gets it to Campbell with 4.5 minutes to go. Behind the back pass to Grubbs. He puts it up. Blocked by Johnson. Holcomb comes away with it. Nice pass that time by Joe Campbell. Grubbs, good hands. He caught it. He just got blocked by Johnson. 4:15 left in this third quarter. Down in the corner to Patterson. He tried to get inside to Massey, taken away by Grubbs. Joe Campbell with the ball with 4:10 left in the third quarter. Campbell still with it. He tries to drive in, puts up a runner, scores it.
That was a tough shot there by Campbell.
Quick timeout by the Holcomb Hornets with 4:02 left in the third quarter. Biggest lead for the Camels. They're up 28-24. We'll be right back.
Food for thought from farmers. At Farmers Insurance, we think roots matter. Over 80 years ago, farmers started off insuring those who grow things. And today, we insure people like you who grow things, such as children and lives and careers. You'll find one of over 15,000 farmers agents where you are. Because that's what roots are all about.
Well, welcome back. Tight game. Joe Campbell now has scored 6 points here in this second half, all 6 for the Camels. And this young man, he can light it up quick, Tyler.
Sure. He's, and it's coming off the defense of Campbell. They were forcing turnovers against Holcomb. Holcomb has 5 turnovers here in the second half. They've made some poor passes. Campbell gets those turnovers and gets the ball in transition, and that's where Joe Campbell's the best, getting transition to where he can dish off to guys running the floor, and he got some baskets of his own there in transition. So that's definitely the game Campbell wants to get into.
I've noticed they brought Massey. Massey seems to be playing out more than playing under the basket. Patterson has trouble getting it in, but finally gets it in to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick still with the ball. He's working against Cody Hubers, who's in the game for the Camels. Johnston has it, being guarded by Grubbs. Ball to Massey. Puts up a shot, will not go. Rebound on the floor by Massey. Puts it back, scores it. He'll go to the line to try to convert on a 3-point play. Massey now with 8 in the game. Wait to see who the foul is on. Tyler Dean, his first, team's first of the second half.
That was a nice play there to get him some open space. He's been guarded on both sides and keeping that pass from coming into the paint to him. And they run a nice play to get him some space and got a good first look. Stayed aggressive, got the rebound, and he's going to put it back.
Massey converts the 3-point play. Johnston's out for the Hornets, and in is Dylan McCormick. Holcomb's gone to a 1-2-2 half-court trap with 3:35 left in the third quarter. Huber gets the ball, it gets it knocked down by Williams, and the ball picked up by Kirkpatrick. Quickly in the corner to Patterson. Back to Kirkpatrick for 3. The lefty puts it up. Does not draw iron, goes out of bounds over to the Camels. Huber inbounds to Holloway. Holloway will bring it down against this 1-2-2 half-court press. Ball off of Huber's hands, out of bounds, over to the Holcomb Hornets. Campbell now having trouble controlling it.
Yeah, looks like Campbell caught the turnover bug there for these past few series. Just unforced errors, really.
Down in the corner to Patterson. Patterson skips it all the way over to Williams. Williams is going to drive the baseline. Stops, puts up a 6-footer. Short. Massey with the rebound. A put back will not go. A good pickup that time by Dylan McCormick as he puts it back for his first 2. Holcomb back on top by 1, 29-28. Holcomb on a 5-0 run right now. Fowler with the ball in the corner to Grubbs. Back to Fowler. Fowler gets it out to Holloway. 2.5 minutes left in this third quarter. Campbell going to set the offense to go against this zone. Holloway has it. Gets it underneath. A nice pass that time to Tyler Dean. He now has 4 in the game. Campbell back on top, 30-29. That's the 4th lead change of the quarter with 2:15 to go in the third quarter. Williams has the ball. He works against Holloway. Kirkpatrick back to Williams. Gets it out to Massey at the top of the key. Gets it to Kirkpatrick, to McCormick. McCormick inside, loses a handle on it. Gets it back. Ball blocked by Fowler. It goes right back to Holcomb. Patterson for 3. Short. Grubbs with the rebound. Gets it to Fowler. 1:45 left in his third quarter. Fowler into the front court. Spin move. Dumps it off to Dean, and Dean's going to be fouled by Massey. It's going to be Jamie Massey's second foul. Team's third of the second half. To the line to shoot 2 will be Tyler Dean. Dean is a 6'2 senior. Knocks the first one down. Osborne in for the Hornets. Coming in for Campbell is Jackson, and Joe Campbell back into the game. Second one will not draw iron, out of bounds. (31-29). Oh, good pass to Osborne. He scores it. What a nice pass by Williams to Osborne. And you got to say good hands by Osborne on that play.
Sure.
I mean, good hands.
Osborne was running the full court to get himself in a great passing lane there from Williams, and he sure did a great job to get that lane.
Fowler with a drive, can't get it to go. Massey with a rebound, gets it to Williams with 1:10 left to go. Quickly down to Osborne. Still with the ball. He gets it out to Williams. To Osborne. Inside to McCormick. He puts it up, scores it. Good quick shot there by Dylan McCormick. He has 4 1/4, 4 in a game. 33-31. We've had 5 lead changes in this quarter alone. Paul Fowler thrown over to Zach Jackson over his head, out of bounds. Turnover for the Camels with 50.7 seconds to go in this third quarter. Johnson in, Massey out for the Hornets. Seth McBroom trying to give the big freshman a blow here before the fourth quarter starts. He's played a great game. Williams finally into the front court, gets it to Patterson. Back to Williams. We've got a walking call. Turnover against the Hornets. Campbell with a chance to tie or take the lead. They trail by 2 with 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Dean drives in, puts up a layup, scores it. Big power move that time, but Tyler Dean, he has 5 1/4, 7 in the game. 20 seconds left, we have a tied game. Williams with it, gets it to Osborne. Osborne to McCormick, he skips it to Williams. 10 seconds to go, nice pass down to Johnson, wow. Good pass, Williams has made some great passes tonight. Joe Campbell into the front court. We're going to have a blocking foul on Osborne. Osborne's going to pick up the blocking foul. His second. His third foul, excuse me. Team's fourth. Checking in for the Camels will be Shannon Collins. Coming out will be Tyler Dean with 2.2 seconds to go. Holcomb on top, 35-33. Checking in for the Holcomb Hornets is number 20, Austin Davidson. He's a 6'2 junior. Osborne going out for a blow. Jackson for 3, left all alone, will not go. The end of first quarter, or the first quarter, the third quarter. It's 35-33, Holcomb on top. We're going to take a short break, be right back.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sanders.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
Okay, you're hooked up and ready to go.
New Wave knows you're excited about sports, so now's a great time to get connected with the Triple Play Package. Crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and telephone for only $99.99 a month for 12 months. With New Wave Communications, you've got game.
Well, welcome back. Tyler, what do you have for us?
Well, I thought Campbell was going to get a little cushion there in the third quarter. They forced some turnovers, got in transition. Joe Campbell's really starting to take over this game, but boy, Holcomb took some turnovers as well against Campbell and converted on the other side as well. And boy, we got a close game. Holcomb actually on top heading into the fourth quarter, and Holcomb's done very well coming down to end of games and closing out games that we've seen. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens at the end of this game.
Well, I've been very impressed the way Holcomb has controlled the tempo of the game. Patterson thought about a 3, pulled it back, gets it to Williams, into Johnson. Johnson with the ball. Back to Williams. We're down to 7:40 left in regulation. Patterson has it. Gets it to Massey at the top of the key. Williams has it, looks inside, skips it over to Patterson. Campbell in that tight man-to-man defense. Crawford has it, gets it to Williams, to Johnson, to Patterson. Crawford still with the ball, back to Patterson. Patterson's going to drive, kicks it back out to Williams. Williams for 3, scores it.
Well, that's great great patience by the Hornets to get the shot they wanted. They got a great open look.
Johnson with a takeaway on the press. Still with the ball. He goes in, puts up a layup. Will not go. Williams with a tip back. Will not go. Crawford puts it up. Will not go. Massey scores it. Wow. Massey right in the right place, the right time. 40-33. Biggest lead by either team with 6:44 to go in this game. Campbell calls timeout. We'll be right back.
I chose Three Rivers Community College because it's a great place to start. I'm taking the same freshman and sophomore classes as at a university, but at TRCC they cost a lot less and financial aid goes further. I love the individual attention. My teachers are great and classes are convenient. Learn more at www.trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC. Start here, start now at Three Rivers Community College.
Learn more online at trcc.edu.
Well, welcome back. This game also brought to you in part by Progressive Farm Credit. Progressive Farm Credit located in Portageville and Crothersville. Stop by and see those fine folks. I'm telling you what, Mark Weidenbender and all the great folks there with Progressive Farm Credit, they'll really take care of you. That's Progressive Farm Credit. Mark Weidenbender, the Vice President and Branch Manager. Again, two locations are located at 501 West State Highway in Crothersville and Highway 162 in Portageville. Campbell with the ball with 6:40 left in this game. They trail by 7. Fowler has not scored in this half. Good drive by Jackson. He's going to be fouled. He'll go line to shoot 2. Foul will go against Johnson. Jackson to the line to shoot 2. Johnson now has 3 fouls. Jackson's first free throw will not go.
It's going to be. Oh, go ahead.
Dean checking back in for the Campbells, and for the Holcomb Hornets is Stephen Kirkpatrick. Going ahead.
It's going to be very important for Campbell to convert their free throws because they're down 7 here. They're going to have to be very aggressive towards the basket, and hitting those free throws is going to be key for them to get into this lead here in the latter part of the fourth quarter.
Well, Campbell is now 5 for 14 from the free throw line. Ball down to Patterson. He kicks it out to Crawford. Crawford being hounded by Joe Campbell. Ball out of bounds off Holcomb. Joe Campbell with the ball, gets it to Jackson. Jackson still with it. We're down to 6:05 left in this third quarter. Dean inside a power move, puts it up, scores it. He'll go to the line to try to convert that three-point play. Tyler Dean now with 9 to the line. He's 1 for 6 from the line tonight. Again, that's been the Achilles heel for the Camels, not being able to hit their free throws. Free throw short. Jackson got the rebound. We're going to have a jump ball. Jump ball will stay with the Camels. 40-35 with 5:58 to go. Checking in is McCormick for the Hornets. Going out is Johnson. Joe Campbell will inbound. Holcomb will go to a 2-3 zone on this inbound pass. Three-pointer that time put up by Holloway. Couldn't get it to go. Put back. Holcomb comes away with it. Stepping out of bounds is Crawford. Ball will stay with the Camels with 5:51 to go.
Well, Holcomb's really going to have to start seizing the ball here and not turn it over. Yep. They've got a great opportunity here to extend this lead. They've got a few turnovers here in the past few minutes.
Ball passed in to Dean. It goes off of one of the Hornets' hands. Goes out of bounds. Campbell will inbound. Under their basket, Jackson will inbound. He'll set the offensive play. Three-pointer put up by Holloway. It's short. Holcomb comes away with it. Kirkpatrick down in the corner to Patterson. Patterson in the lane. Good fake. Puts it up. Scores it. Nice shot by Trent Patterson. Good head fake. Got his defensive man up, and then he went up. 5:25 left in this game. Ball taken away by Crawford. He gets it to Kirkpatrick. Holloway's all over. Crawford inside, puts up a shot, will not go, tipped out of bounds by McCormick. Will go over to the Camels. Justin Fowler back in. Derek Grubbs goes out with 5:11 left in this game. 42-35, biggest lead by either team, 7 points. We've had a good one here tonight. Fowler with the ball. He's blocked off the baseline or stopped there on the baseline. Dean has it, gets it to Holloway. Holloway has his shot blocked, but right to Fowler. Fowler picks up the loose ball and scores it. His first points of the second half. He now has 13. Fowler has to score. He and Joe Campbell are going to have to get after it. Oh, good drive that time, but it will not go by Kirkpatrick. Jackson with the ball, goes coast to coast, puts it up, will not go. Fowler with a rebound, puts it up, scores it, will go to the line to try to convert the three-point play. Fowler is now coming to play.
Yeah, he's doing it. I tell you, these points are hard to come by there in the paint for Campbell, but he's getting on the boards. He's getting himself in position. He obtained a block shot on the previous series. He got himself in position for an offensive rebound here. He's doing his part to get himself the best shot underneath that basket.
42-40. Campbell on a 5-0 run with 4.5 minutes left in this game. Crawford has it to Williams. Williams still with the ball. Puts up a shot, will not go, but he's going to be fouled. Foul will go against Tyler Dean, his second. Team second of the second half. The line to shoot two will be Zach Williams. This is only the second and third free throw for the Hornets tonight. 4:22 left in regulation. First free throw will not go. Checking in for the Camels is Cody Huber. Checking out is Eric Holloway. Second one good. Williams now with 6 in the game. Joe Campbell working against the press. He gets it to Fowler. Fowler in the corner to Huber, who puts up a shot, will not go. Massey with a rebound. We're going to have a foul. Foul will go against Justin Fowler, his third, team's third of the second half. Campbell is back into the 1-and-1 already, Tyler.
Yeah, they sure are.
Crawford will inbound against that man-to-man press by the Camels. He gets it to Williams, and Joe Campbell going to be called for the foul, his second. 4:08 left in this game, 43-40. Folks, you've seen it, Andy. It's been a fun game to watch and a fun game to call. McCormick has it, gets it right back to Crawford. Crawford gives it over to Massey. Massey puts it off the glass, will not go, gets his own rebound, puts it back, scores it.
Nice follow up there by Massey. He's going to get the bucket and the foul.
Massey now with 13 in the game. I tell you, the young man is a very impressive freshman, 6'6". Derek Grubbs back in for the Camels. Going out is Tyler Dean. 45-40 with 3:59 left in regulation. Massey scores it. Has 5 1/4, 14 in the game. 46-40. Clock running. Fowler with the ball. Fowler trying to make something happen. Drives in. Scores it. Justin Fowler now with 7 1/4, 18 in the game. Crawford has it on the wing. Takes it out front. Gets it to McCormick. He gets it to Kirkpatrick. Fowler's on him. Williams has it out front. Gets it to Crawford. Crawford's looking inside for McCormick. He has it. Good pump fake against Grubbs. Puts it up. Will not go. Rebounded by Massey. He still has it. Went off his fingertips. Holcomb has a ball. We'll take it out front. Reset the offense. 3:10 left in this game. Crawford with the ball. Loses a handle on it. Fowler's going to go a slam dunk. Well, he just put it up, scored it. I just thought Fowler would slam dunk it. He has 9 1/4, 20 in the game. 46-44 off the hands of Holcomb on a turnover. Campbell makes them pay. Good move by Fowler. We've got a foul. Foul to go against Cody Huber, his first. Team 6 foul of the half. Checking in for the Camels will be Holloway. Checking out is Fowler. Also going out is Huber, and checking in is Dean. Next foul against the Camels will put the Holcomb Hornets in a bonus. Ball tipped out of bounds by Jackson. Good hustle. 2:46 to go. We've seen a dandy, Tyler.
We sure have.
Williams gets the ball over to McCormick off his fingertips, gets it back, puts it up, will not go, but he'll go the line to shoot 2. Dylan McCormick, the 6'2 junior. Wait to see who the foul's on. It's going to go against Derek Grubbs, his first. Team 7th, both teams with 7 fouls here in the second half. 2:40 left to go in this game. McCormick has the first, scores it. 47-44. Second one will not go. Dean with a rebound, gets it to Campbell. Joe Campbell with the ball. He's been very quiet. He has 8 points in this game. He's going to try to go one-on-one. He puts up a runner, scores it. Just as we talk about him, here he goes. He took that ball inside. He gets inside that free throw line. Tell you what, folks, he's dangerous. 47-46. Williams has it. Gets it to Crawford. Down to Kirkpatrick in the corner. He brings it back out. Holcomb with this 1-point lead. We got a timeout on the floor with 2:10 left to go. Holcomb on top, 47-46. We'll keep it right here. Tyler, good call by Seth McBroom. He wants to get that offense set.
Yeah, they've had a hard time here in the backcourt. Campbell's starting to bring the pressure, full court man-to-man. They've been playing it very well, applying a lot of pressure to Holcomb. Forced a few turnovers here in the past few series, and he's wanting to get these guards in a position where they can get the ball down low and not having to create everything out front. That's where they've been doing very well, getting backdoor cuts and, getting the ball down to Massey and working on the offensive boards and getting easy buckets. That's what he's going to be drawing up here, is to get some movement underneath and to get something going towards the basket, because everything's been out front here in the past few series, and you're seeing Campbell get back in this game, and that's due to keeping everything out front against Holcomb and forcing the turnovers.
Well, we've had 10 lead changes, have not had a lead change in this fourth quarter. Biggest lead be their team, 7 points, that by Holcomb. Campbell's had a 4-point lead at one time, so you can see we've had a good close game. Very low scoring game, as the Holcomb Hornets have been very methodical in taking the ball, going down, setting an offense up. Campbell is wanting to get in a running game. Joe Campbell wants to run with it. Justin Fowler, he's always good in movement. So Campbell's going to go with 6 players, it looks like. Holcomb will inbound. They have the lead. Williams has it. He's going to be fouled. Joe Campbell going to be called for the foul. Going the line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Zach Williams. Williams is 1 for 2 from the line tonight. He has 6 points in this game. Fowler checks in for Derek Grubbs for the Camel with 2:07 left in regulation. Coming back in for the Hornets will be Johnson. Going out will be McCormick. Been a fun game to do. We got people sitting around us, and they're not making a sound. They're listening to us bring the game. It's amazing. This is the quietest I've ever heard of, Jim, with a close game like this. Williams misses his free throw, does not get the bonus. Fowler with a rebound. Campbell a chance to take the lead. They trail by 1 with 2 minutes to go. Joe Campbell setting the offense. Gets it in corner, Fowler. He's going to drive the baseline, and we've got it stepped out of bounds. With 1:49 to go, Holcomb will inbound under their basket. Crawford will set the offense. He gets it to Williams. Williams works against Holloway. Williams still with the ball, drives in, goes in, puts it up, will not go. Holloway at the rebound. 1:35 left in regulation. Campbell with the ball, trails by 1. Holloway has a ball stripped, but a foul's going to be called on Tyler Crawford, his second. Team's 8 of the half to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Eric Holloway. Holloway has been to the line once tonight. He's 0 for 1. He'll be shooting a 1 and bonus with 1:34 left in this game. Holloway misses, tries to go in and get his own rebound. Standing on the line was Johnson, and it will go over to the Camels. Joe Campbell will inbound. He gets it to Fowler. Fowler for a quick three, scores it! Justin Fowler puts the Camels on top by 2 with 1:20 left to go in this game. Ball thrown out of bounds by the Holcomb Hornets. Nobody home to catch it. Seth McBroom trying to quieten his team down. Campbell will inbound under their own basket since nobody touched the ball. 1:20 left in regulation. Campbell's on top by 2. First time they've been ahead this quarter. 49-47. Fowler will inbound. He gets it to Dean, to Joe Campbell. Fowler comes out, going to shoot another three for the corner. Will not go. Williams gets the ball. He has it. Picks his dribble up. We got a timeout. Timeout called by Coach Seth McBroom with 1:09 to go in the game. We'll keep it right here. I'll tell you what, this game is really getting tight.
It sure is. Getting a lot more physical. You're seeing a lot more defensive pressure, especially by Campbell. They've had a few good series here in the past few minutes. They've applied a lot of pressure, taking Holcomb out of their rhythm that they've had here in this second half, and they're playing well. I tell you, now that I see their full court pressure, it's a wonder why they haven't been playing the whole game, because they've been playing very tough defense here in the past few minutes. They really have.
Well, a lot of times what a press will do, Tyler, and you know as well as I do, you played ball since I have, a press a lot of times will put the game into the speed that you want it to go, the game that you want it to go. That full court press has really speeded up the game for the Camels. And if you notice, Justin Fowler is wanting the ball now. He feels it. He feels that rhythm. He and Joe Campbell, and that's when they play the best, is when that ball is moving and moving fast.
Sure.
Again, hats off to the Holcomb Hornets. They've slowed this game down and taken Campbell out of their game. I would say Campbell averages in the low 70s, and they're well below their average. Crawford will leave inbound for the Hornets. He gets it into Johnson. Johnson gets it to Williams. He's into the front court. He works against Joe Campbell. Campbell in that man-to-man. Ball thrown to Johnson. It's off his fingertips out of bounds as he and Joe Campbell collide. It may have been Eric Holloway that collided. 55 seconds left. Holcomb trails by 2. Campbell with the ball. They get it inbound to Jackson. Back to Campbell. Campbell into the front court. Gets it to Jackson. 45 seconds to go. To Joe Campbell. Joe Campbell's going to the goal line to shoot a 1-and-1. Campbell is 4 for 4 from the line. He has 10 points in this game. Foul is going to go against Stephen Kirkpatrick, his third, team's 9th. The next foul by Holcomb will put Campbell in the double bonus. Campbell eyes the first. He misses it. Johnson with the rebound. Holcomb with a chance to tie or take the lead. They trail by 2 with 35 seconds to go. We smell overtime right now. Tyler's shaking his head. Johnson with the ball. Up high. Gets it down to Massey. Massey works inside. Dribbled and the ball taken away by Jackson. Joe Campbell has it. 20 seconds to go. The foul is going to go against Stephen Kirkpatrick, his fourth. To the line to shoot 2 for the Camels will be Joe Campbell. Campbell with a chance to take the lead, or Holcomb with a chance to take the lead, and they had the man they wanted with the ball. He just put it on the floor, and when he did, he was covered up by those Camels. Joe Campbell knocks the first one down. 3-point lead by the Camels with 20 seconds to go. Patterson checks in for the Hornets. Going out is Tyler Crawford, or Alex Johnson. Joe Campbell, a 5'10 junior. In and out. 3-point lead by the Camels. Holcomb needs a 3 to tie. Williams with it. He skips it all the way out. Patterson with the ball. We got a timeout with 7.4 seconds to go. Seth McBroom wants to call a play, and he's going to have to set up the three-pointer now.
Sure. Yeah, that was a good call there. They were totally out of rhythm on the offense. They were just going to have to heave one up here with a few seconds left. 7 seconds left, and at least now you get a chance to inbound, make about 2 or 3 passes to get a decent look. And I tell you, they've got the players to knock this down. They can go to any 3 players. They can go to Williams, Kirkpatrick, and Crawford. Any one of those 3 guys can put it up and get a good shot off. So it's going to be interesting to see how Campbell comes out, because Holcomb's got some consistent shooters from the outside.
Okay.
Actually, they put a few seconds on. 9
Here comes
seconds.
the coach out in me. I'm coaching Campbell. I'm going to tell my guys when the ball comes in, don't make it an intentional foul, but go fouling, because they're going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. If he makes the first, he misses the second, they've got to get the rebound and put it back up and in. I'm going to make them time me from the free throw line. Is what I'm going to make them do. I've got a 3-point lead. Now, what are you going to do?
Well, bad
call?
No, it's not a bad call, but it is a concern because, for one, if they go to the line and hit 2 straight free throws with about 8 seconds left, Holcomb's going to be able to foul Campbell right on the inbounds too. So that's about 7 seconds remaining. And
yeah,
Campbell's
we had 7. Now we've got 9 seconds. Okay, they put some time back on the clock.
If it sends Campbell to the line, they haven't been shooting very well either. So
no. Williams has it out front. He gets it to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick could have put it up for 3. It's short. Rebounded, put back up by Crawford, and it's going to come up 1 point short. As we have seen a great game tonight, the Camels come away victorious, 50-49. We'll keep it right here for just a minute, and we'll go over it, and then we'll hear what Tyler has to say while he's looking at some final stats. I tell you, the crowd finally got into it in the last 30 seconds of the game. Holcomb came up just a little short that time. Good looking the shot by Williams. It was just short. Kirkpatrick right there, or Crawford was right there, put it up, and of course he scored it. And Holcomb's going to go down to defeat by 1 point. Holcomb's going to go to 6-7 on this season. Camel's going to go to 13-4. Tyler and I are quickly getting some stats together for you folks. As you can see, the crowd that was here tonight. If you see some of these folks, tell them you saw them on YHC TV. I've got the points. I hope I'm correct on this. For the Camels, the victorious Camels, they were led in scoring by Justin Fowler. He hit his number, 23 points. 11 to Joe Campbell, 9 to Tyler Dean, 2 each to Kobe Huber, Eric Holloway, Zach Johnson, 1 to Derek Grubbs. For the Holcomb Hornets, they were led in scoring by Jamie Massey. He had 14. 9 points to Tyler Crawford, 6 each to Zach Williams and Alex Johnson, 5 to Dylan McCormick, 4 to Trent Patterson, 3 to Stephen Kirkpatrick, and 2 points to Jordan Osborne. Going ahead, Tyler, till I get the free throws figured up.
Sure, 3-point shooting tonight. Campbell 2 of 10. Didn't really shoot all that well from the outside. Neither is Holcomb, 3 of 12. Just not a great outside shooting night for either team. But turnovers, was a lot of turnovers in this contest. Campbell had 16, gave up 13 points off those turnovers. And Holcomb had 20 and gave up 11 points off those turnovers. So I thought the difference of the game was Campbell's defense in the second half, more notably in the fourth quarter. They started to press man-to-man, full court, and also got after it half court. Took Holcomb out of their rhythm that they had throughout the game, being able to get players off screens, going towards the basket, getting easy hoops. But Campbell really took that away in the fourth quarter, really got after Holcomb, and the guards had a hard time getting into a set offense out front, and that's where you saw some turnovers where Campbell was able to get into transition and get some buckets. So, hats off to Campbell with their effort in that fourth quarter. And Holcomb played a great game throughout, just a few turnovers and, just out of rhythm there towards the end of the game. But just a great Tri-County Conference game. They'll probably meet up again. Probably look to meet up again in the Tri-County Conference Tournament down in Southland. So, a great game between these two teams. I was very impressed.
Well, free throw-wise for the Camels, they were 7 for 20. Coach Fowler cannot be happy with that. And I tell you, that will cost you every time shooting that poorly from the free throw line. It almost cost the Camels tonight. On the other hand, the Holcomb Hornets only shot 7 free throws all night, and they were 4 for 7. So that's a wrap on the game. A good game, a good spectator game. Hope you folks enjoyed it. Low-scoring game, but again, the Holcomb Hornets slowed that ball down. They played pattern ball, and that was a game that they came here with, and they stayed with it. Almost pulled out the victory.
Yeah, it was a great contest. I'm really impressed with how Holcomb's staying in the game late. That's what we saw so much last year. Holcomb, it'd come down to the game late, and they would just kind of unravel, start turning the ball over, and just wouldn't be there when it comes to the end of the game. But this year we've seen them come down to the end of the games, come from behind to win games, and just being right there in it till the end. And they got a young ball club, too. They were playing Massey as a freshman and also playing, some juniors that are playing up very well. So I'll tell you, I'm very impressed with the team Holcomb has, and this is the first time we've seen Campbell this year, and they didn't shoot the ball awful well, but they did what they needed to do. Come down to the end of the game, they strapped the defense on and forced some turnovers and got the win. Very impressive on their part coming down to the end as well.
Yeah, I really thought Joe Campbell would take the ball to the hole more than what he did, and Justin Fowler didn't score in that third quarter, but in that fourth quarter he came alive. He had 12 points in that fourth quarter, 1 for 1 from the free throw line, had a three-pointer, and then had 4 two-pointers, and that was the difference of the game right there as Fowler brought him back in. Fowler's a great ball player. I love to watch him play. He jumps well. He shoots well. He knows where he is on the floor. He loves to work that baseline. He's very strong on that baseline. Any closing comments?
No, I'm really glad we got to do this game. Yep. I knew it was going to be, leading up to this game, coming into this season, you wouldn't think that Holcomb would really be at the top of the Tri-County Conference, but they showed tonight and over the season that they're one of the top teams in this Tri-County Conference. And Campbell probably on top of the conference right now. It's probably them between them and North Penn. North Penn's got Risco tonight, so it's going to be good to see how they match up there. So it's very balanced Tri-County this year. There's not a great team, but there's good teams that are just evenly matched. So it's going to be a great Tri-County Conference between all of these teams, very evenly matched.
Going to be a fun time, a fun tournament to watch them play in. Again, Coach Seth McBroom and his assistant Darren Cunningham has really done a great job with those Holcomb Hornets. They've made them a competitive team. The guys have bought into that program, and if they just keep staying with it, they're going to be a team to watch out for. And I really like their freshman, Dylan McCormick. He's only a junior. He is very strong. Trent Patterson's a good shooter. Also Tyler Crawford. So they got some guys coming back next year that could really turn this thing around for the Holcomb Hornets. They've been down for quite a few years. They've got the Reeves boy on the B team, a short guard, but boy, he shoots the ball well, runs the offense extremely well. and he'll come in and fill Zach Williams' shoes next year very well. So he reminds me a lot of Joe Campbell. He's just smaller, and hopefully he'll grow over the summer. And I know Seth's looking forward to that. Again, Campbell is a great win for them, a good conference win. Steve Fowler, you won't find a better fellow, a better coach. He's one of the best thought of coaches here in Southeast Missouri. Just does a great job year in, year out. And his assistant, Joey Kerperian, those two guys have got a great program going. Hats off to them. Again, for our team tonight on camera, Haley Stockton. I forgot to mention her early. Great job. Our producer tonight, Rick DePriest. Those two always do a great job. My partner, Tyler Wagner. I'm Bill Hampton. If you're out and about on the roadways, put those seatbelts on. We want to see you at a game in the near future. This season's just about over, so get out and watch a ball game or catch them right here on YHC TV. Until next time, don't forget, live today. Learn from yesterday. Look forward to tomorrow. Have a great evening, everyone.